I'll let you into a secret. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, hello everyone. Apologies for if there's any wind coming through. I'm going to keep this pretty brief. I'm up in a little place today called Font Rubi. Going to go and visit some caves, and if I can manage it, I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm with my friend Isabel again. She won't be on camera, but it's a beautiful walk, but it's absolutely bracing. It's a little warmer down in Sitges, but up here, up in the hills, in the mountains a little bit, is there's a super cold wind. It's about 5 degrees, 5 Celsius, but with that wind chill, it's probably feeling more like towards 0. Probably hear the wind there, so I do apologise. So what I'll probably do on this one, just so you're not listening to the wind all the time, is just film the scenery as I go. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Few clouds around, but there's some nice bits of blue sky. It's just a beautiful winter's day, really, and well, the caves are quite big as well. So I've got my light with me, so I'll take that, and we'll hopefully make a cup of tea either in the cave or near the cave, if there's not enough, if there's not too much wind blowing the gas out. So, but thanks. I hope all having a great new year. I hope it's a good one, and getting out and about. And as I say, I'll just leave you with some scenery, film as I go, and probably a few shots of me walking through various into and out of caves and things like that. So enjoy the video. So just coming in off the path, main path through where we're heading. It's a little bit more sheltered from the wind here. It's kind of warm and cold at the same time. When you're in the exposed areas, it's quite windy, and the wind is pretty bracing. And I can't really, with these gloves on, they say they've got these little things on there, so when you press your phone they still work, but I can tell you now they don't. So I have to keep taking the glove off to use my camera and my gimbal that I'm using to film, so you don't get loads of shaky footage. But it makes for slow going, also trying to find areas which are you're not going to be hearing loads of wind passing through. You may have a little bit now, but not as bad as it was before. You've probably seen a little bit of Montserrat. I didn't realise we could see it. I could see it on the way in, in the car, but there was when we parked the car to start the walk, I realised it was in the distance there, so I didn't think we were going to be able to see today. So hopefully further around, might be able to get closer views of it. It's a majestic mountain, Montserrat. It's absolutely beautiful. When you have the sun shining on it, like it was this morning, it's incredible. So, but yeah, let's crack on through here, and hopefully I can see an old farmhouse up there in the distance. Not sure if we go past that. I'd love to buy one of those. And apparently we're going to be near the first cave. There's a few in this area. So yeah, we'll crack on through here, and I don't think I'm lost yet anyway. I'm with Isabel, so she kind of knows the area quite well. Although she has got lost once or twice before, so I think we're all right so far. So yeah, let's carry on.
Be careful with your back.
Getting a bit of a sweat on now here. We haven't reached the cave yet. Wikiloc suddenly said that we were going in reverse, so makes no difference to us, to be honest. So we've got some bit of a hill ahead of us coming up, and then we've got the hopefully the first cave, where we're not really making great time. We've been walking for about 2 hours. I think we've only walked about 6 kilometers maybe, so we're going to stop and have our lunch in the first cave. Apart from one group of people we've just passed, haven't seen anyone at all. A little beep there, I have a feeling that's Wikiloc telling me that I'm either going the wrong way or I've just gone past a landmark. I think it's a landmark. It's one of the old barricades that's here. So yeah, we're not too far. I think we're about halfway through the walk altogether. It's only about a 12-14 kilometer hike altogether. We're in an uphill stage at the moment, so probably next time you see me will be most likely when we reach the cave, which I believe is not too far from the top of this hill. Catch you in a while. Whew. Most important thing
What is this?
today.
Oh, the tea.
Tea bag. It's going to be a big cup of tea because I didn't bring you a cup, so we have to share this one, okay?
Okay.
Vale?
Thank you
De nada.
for thinking in me.
It's because I'm a very nice man, Isabel. Nice cup of tea. That's why it's not boiling quicker. Forget about the lid.
Oh, dark chocolate. Maybe for you it's too dark, 85%. What you like?
Oh no, I love dark chocolate.
Okay.
Oh, tea in a cave. Oh, it's boiling. Yay!
Okay.
It's okay. Okay, so we've reached the caves. We are just above the little town of Font Rubi. It's maybe about 1 hour south and inland from Sitges. About 1 hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour drive. Then you go inland. Although the pictures you've just seen, you can see the sea from this beautiful vantage point, this cave, the entrance to this cave. This is bigger in terms of height, but it's there's not so many crevices into the smaller compact areas. But the view from here is fantastic. So I imagine that's the sea that's going to lead down to probably Tarragona and down to probably Salau and beyond that way. So we've made the cup of tea. Isabel doesn't really drink tea, but she's willing to try this tea. It's a little bit too hot. She likes cold drinks rather than too hot. So I've got to say that is a beautiful cup of tea though. And it's this is the Wild Camping International. Really, this is the 750, I think, mug, steel mug, and it's a beast of a pot. You could cook in that if you wanted to, some noodles or something, or maybe even more than that, a little stew on a solar wild camp. So really highly recommend Wild Camping International. Very good stuff. So I'm going to sit here. I've got my little muesli bar. I've just had my sandwich, and then I think we've got another cave to go to. There's another big cave, bigger than the ones we've been in already, and then we'll make our way back to the car. But it's an absolutely beautiful day. It started off really cold, but as I'm taking my top off, I haven't got the gloves on anymore, so it's turned into another really beautiful day. And it's quite mild. I'd say about 11, 12, something like that. Nothing too cold. So yeah, we're going to sit here. I'm going to eat Isabel's chocolate. She's going to eat my biscuit, and I'm going to drink the tea, and Isabel's going to try the tea. They don't really do tea very well over here. You just don't bother asking for a tea when you go to the cafes because they don't really know how to make a decent cup of tea. Catch you in a little while. There's half of my biscuit for you. Okay, so the wind keeps getting up a little, but then we find some more shelter. It's absolutely beautiful day though. Perfect for walking. I'd say it's about 10 degrees, but when you catch the more exposed areas and getting that wind, it's pretty cold. But I believe we may have another cave about half a kilometre up this road here, so all being well, we'll be at that in a moment. But this is a fantastic park to walk through. We're kind of sticking to the main path at the moment, really, but I'd probably come here again and use another app and try and find some little shortcuts through the woodland and stuff, because there's tons of it, lots of pine, mostly pine forest, but there's loads of it. So I know, and every now and then you see a little cairn, so you know there is a path through there. But today really it's all about, we're just doing the cave run that Isabel's been to before, so visit the caves. And had a nice lunch, a little sandwich and some bit of chocolate and biscuit, but an absolutely beautiful cup of tea, I have to say. Love my tea. So yeah, I think just up here is another cave, hopefully. We'll have a little mooch about there. Then after that I think it's about 2 or 3 kilometres back to the car and head home. So yeah, what a beautiful place. Okay, it's called Font Rubi is the town that this park sits above. It's similar to a little bit like Park Garaf. There's no water source through here either. So again, it would be difficult to do a wild camp here unless you brought, if there was a couple of you came and one could bring a load of water, the other could bring food and whatever else, then that's okay. But the solo camp here, you could do it, but I much prefer a water source to so you don't have to carry a load of water with you. Because if you're talking at least 4 litres, 6 litres of water, then that's a lot of weight. Especially when you're winter camping, you're normally carrying more stuff anyway to keep you warm, heavier clothes, more clothes and what have you. So, whew. But yeah, you work it up a little bit coming through here. There's some little kind of short, steep hills to climb. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful place. And the views of Montserrat, we were back there. I love seeing that. I can never get bored of looking at Montserrat. Such a beautiful mountain. Apparently it is fantastic with views across, well, for miles and miles and miles across Catalonia. It's meant to be absolutely stunning views, so I will go up there at some point. I think we're almost here. There's more down here. There's more. Nice. Some mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Okay.
Reptile man.
Okay. Vale. Right. I'll try it. Oh. So that brings us to the end of today's little trip to the caves. An absolutely beautiful walk. Took about 6 hours in the end for stopping for lunch and talking and just catching up and filming, of course. But it's been I've been called back to work after almost 2 years. I've been called back to work, so I have to make the most of the weekends now. And so it's great to come out to places I've not been. We did try and come here a few weeks ago, but they closed the road because there was a big hunt going on, all the wild boar. And so they said, look, we've closed it because there's too many guns and dogs running around. So Isabel promised she would bring me back here, so we thought we'd come today. Glorious day, fantastic views, pretty windy, but it's nice and mild now. It's about 11-12 degrees, which has been perfect for hiking. Once you sit still, it gets a little chilly. The caves were magnificent and love being in them, although it was a bit of a tight squeeze at times. I don't really like being in the tight bits with your arm where you can't move your arms, but once you were inside, they were absolutely magnificent. Really thankful I'm being called back to work. It's been a long time, but as I say, it doesn't stop the videos. If anything, I'm gonna make more. So I'll make the most of the weekends. Soon it'll start getting the light at night again, so I'll be able to at least go out for on the evenings when I'm after work, maybe a sneaky wild camp or just a quick hike or something, you know. We'll see how it goes, and maybe a few reviews here and there of any gear that I end up buying, or stuff I've had for quite a while that I like. So, but again, as always, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It really helps the channel out. And all being well, I'll see you all again very soon. Till next time, take care of yourselves.